Hey there! I am coming at you live today with a question that I am seeing over and over and over again. And the question is, should I post the same thing to Facebook that I post to Instagram? And then I also heard the question, should I post the same thing to my podcast as I post to my YouTube channel? And so often I'm hearing this question like, should I? The answer is yes, 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 and yes. And if you're creating new special content for every single platform, then you're spending way too much time on your marketing. And here's why you need to post the same thing to multiple places. Well, first, not everybody is everywhere, okay? So some people might see your message on Facebook, some people might see it on Instagram, and some people might see it on YouTube. But in marketing, there's a rule of 7. And if you've been in marketing long enough, you've heard this rule. And the rule is that a person needs to see your message 7 times before they actually decide to work with you, take the next step with you, whatever that is. So your Facebook Live that you do, or your Facebook post, or your Instagram post, you should absolutely repurpose that onto these other platforms. Because here's the deal, you don't have to be everywhere, and you don't have to be spending time on 6 different social media platforms, but your content can. So the one piece of content that you create on Facebook, you can then take over to Instagram. You can take to Instagram stories, IGTV. You can then take it over to YouTube, and then take it over to LinkedIn if you want. One piece of content put on all of these different platforms. That way you are not spinning your wheels. Even podcasting and YouTube. If you're creating a YouTube video, then you can just take the audio and then record an intro or an outro for your podcast, and that's all you need to do. And that way you've got your YouTube and your podcast. And that way you are doing one message, multiple places. And here's the deal, guys. If you are constantly having to create new content for every new platform, or for your blog, or for your email list, you should be taking that Facebook, you should be taking that Instagram post. You need all that time you're putting into writing a caption. That can also be an email. That can also be put out to your email list and put out to your LinkedIn and to wherever you are. And a lot of people have this fear behind like, oh my gosh, they might see it again. They need to see it again. I sold television commercials for 10 years, and I'm still a media buyer for television commercials. And you know what? We run the same 1 to 5 commercials over and over and over again because they have to hear the message. And that's to then piggyback on another topic is why I'm constantly having to come up with new things to say. Like, oh gosh, I need to have 365 topics to talk about. No, you don't. If you do well what you do, you need to say the same thing over and over again so that the people hear you and the people understand what you do and what you have to offer. So not only are you going to be repurposing that same piece of content, but you know what? In a week or 2, you probably should say the same thing again. Sure, you can have a different spin on it, but the reality is that most people don't know what you do. And most people don't know how you can help them. So you need to reiterate over and over again, hey Kayla, I'm a marketing strategist and this is what I do. And here's how I can help you. And I want to share this with you today because marketing doesn't have to be so hard. Okay, that's the biggest thing. In 2020, my goal is to help you simplify your marketing. And the biggest thing you can do is stop creating multiple pieces of content for all of these different social media platforms and stop reinventing the wheel every single day. You will get burnt out and your people still won't know what you do because you're talking about something different every single day for 365 days. So please do yourself a favor and really think about, what do the people need most help with? What do they need to know about you? What are those things that they need to hear from you, that they can get help from you, that is going to help them really know what it is that you do and how you can help them? Because it's not just 365 different prompts and different topics for you to talk about every year and every day, okay? Take that piece of content, go deeper with it, and take it to all these different places and do it over and over again this year. 2020 should be your goal, is to make sure that everybody knows what you do, how you can help them, and say that over and over and over again. You guys, this is why TV works. This is why television is always going to be, I won't say always, this is why television still is the number one platform for these big brands, because all they have to do is say their message over and over again. They create one commercial. That's it. Some may create up to 7 to 10 different creatives during the year. Some may be more, some may be less. But I work with clients that have 1 to 5 commercials for the entire year, and that's their messaging. They don't worry about creating 365 new messages every day. So as a local business owner, or as a small business owner, neither should you. You need to keep your message, whatever that is, and say it over and over again and have freedom in that. I can't tell you how many people I talk to that are like, really? Like, you just gave me permission not to have to create a bajillion different topics every single day and every single week for the whole year? Yeah, I did. So don't do it. Just get clear on your messaging and how you can help them. All right. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. I am going to get off Facebook Live, and guess what? I'm going to take this one video I'm creating. I'm going to upload it to YouTube. I'm going to upload it to my blog. It's going to go out an email, and then it's also going to go up on an IGTV right now. So have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.